Good morning. Still have the morning hair. Don't mind it. Quick weekly log, week 7. What I worked on, what I learned, trained, and something I thought about. A thought that I had. What I worked on, 3 things. 1, speak soon. I'm doing an internship in an early stage startup based in Antwerp. And I'm working there. I'm a business development and sales. So having quite some fun because the team is really cool, and also the work that I get to do, I do really like it. I can do a lot of things, and I learn a lot about like sales and also automations, these kind of things. So quite fun, and I get to go to quite a lot of events. I go to a lot of events myself, but I can go to more even with the job because our product is based on events. So it's something that I really like too. So that's good fun. The second thing I worked on is that I applied to the New York startup trip organized by Next Leuven, and a student organization in Leuven, which kind of does stuff related to entrepreneurship and innovation. And once a year, they have this flagship trip to been to New York quite a bit. Then they have to London, Berlin, zero was to New York, and I finally got to go there. I got a spot. I got accepted in the trip at the end, and I got to go to New York for 8 days. We were 33 students. It was fucking insane because we visited startups every day, like 3 or 4 startups every day. So that was super intense, but really interesting. Quite a diverse group of founders, Belgian, Americans, and then different sectors. I learned a lot, and it made something like this trip made something clear, very, very clear in my mind, is that I want to go to San Francisco. I have to be in SF. So that's my goal for next summer, like summer 2027. At the latest, I have to be in SF, working or doing an internship. Because I really felt good in the US in the sense, the mindset there, the like irrational optimism, the go get it mentality, the fact that to believe that you can do it, like no ceiling on ambition, like these factors, this mentality, it's something that I myself have so deeply and since a long time, that I always felt a bit off in Belgium in some sense, because not many people think the same way, and that's fair. But yeah, I always felt like a bit crazy. People look at me like I'm insane or something. But for me, it's just the way I think. And in the US, it seems much more normal. So I want to go there. I want to experience the life and like work there. I don't know if I'll stay. Maybe I'll go to 3, 6 months. Maybe I'll stay 1, 2 years. Maybe I'll just stay. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to be there. And plus, it sounds like a dream. Like SF, just the center of the world of tech. And like everybody thinking like this, everybody building a startup is just what I fucking want to be. So yeah, quite excited about that. And then final thing I worked on, maybe the most important, is that I applied to get an internship at Conveyon. I really wanted it. It's been months now I've worked on this. I thought about like a strategy to be able to get in, talk out with one of the founders, like I made so much research to understand company, the people, and finally it paid off because I got an offer to be go-to-market associate during this summer. So I'll be there 3 months full time, and I'm so excited. I am so excited. It's an insane company. The best company to work in Belgium for sure, at least in Belgium, if not other countries. But I'm so excited. I'm really curious, really curious of how that's gonna go. How the team gonna be. For now, everyone is so nice. But let's see on the job how it goes and like the kind of work, the kind of clients. Like I'm super excited, really, and it's quite an insane opportunity for me. So proud in a way too. I wonder where will it lead, but that's a big news. So what I learned these days, these past weeks, I'm learning a lot about sales at SpeakSoon, but also automation of some sales processes, either internal workflows, either like sequences with Lemlist too, because it's something I've never done. So I'm learning quite a bit, like even tools like Lemlist and other stuff like that. So it's pretty fun, pretty interesting. I get to experience a lot. What I trained, I'm back on the bike. I'm back on the bike, guys. Not playing tennis these days because it was closed, but fucking back on the bike. It feels so good. The weather is so nice, and like I'm finally getting back into the shape after my injury. And I feel good on the bike and it just feels nice, and yeah, super happy about that. Like feels great. And then finally, one thought that I had. It's a nice thought that I'm glad that I have this thought. Is the fact that if I could, I wouldn't change anything in my life currently. Like I just love it like that. I just love what I do. The places I get to go to, like the events, the people I get to meet, my friends, family, people at work, people in the startup world, and like the things I get to learn. I just love it. Like I wouldn't change it. I just want this, and that feels great. All right, that was it for me today. See you in the next one.